Welcome to today's FYI program. The fourth Thursday of the month is now going to be dedicated to Tailgate and Tallboys, and that means Josh Agers. Josh, thanks so much for coming in today.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Now, let's get an update. How are things going with the committee and all that is involved?
Yeah, so it's been very, very busy. A lot of behind-the-scenes work goes into something like this. Meeting with the public safety team once a month, trying to get everything good as far as like the routing, where EMS is going to have access to, how can they get streamlined to get to and from the festival space. So a lot of planning there. We're meeting with them about once a month. We meet with USA Concerts on the regular on Zoom meetings. We've had a couple site visits. They're really starting to hone in on the map of what it's going to look like. So as far as where the stage will be, as opposed to the bars, the VIP area, the porta potties, the camping and all that stuff is really kind of starting to take shape. So as soon as we get something that we can put out to the public, we'll definitely get that out there so people can kind of have an idea of what's going on with that. So,
okay, once again, the dates are in June.
Yep, June 8th, 9th, and 10th. Yep, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And one of the things we wanted to make sure we talked about is how will this affect, local business. So if you were a restaurant, if you were a bar, if you were a gas station, and, just be prepared because, we're hoping to bring around 10 to 15,000 people to our community. So what that's going to mean is added beer sales, added ice sales, added food, restaurant apparel, just all the daily things that people will need that they may have forgotten. So just be prepared. People are going to try to park wherever they can. So if you don't want your parking lot occupied, then have some signage or something along those lines. But just make sure you're stocked up. If you have a restaurant, make sure you got extra food. Make sure you have your staff, locked and loaded and ready for those peak times, because the first main act goes on at 4:00. Then another main act at 6, and then 8, and then 10 o'clock will be like the major act, the headliner each night. And that will start around 10, give or take, always subject to change a little bit. And then they'll go till about 11:30 or so. So imagine the downtown streets, after like the 4th of July parade or a busy Lumber Kings game, like there's just going to be a lot of congestion. So we just ask that people be patient, be prepared, and just understand, like what's all going to be happening around those times when the concert releases. It's going to be, bumper to bumper, but that's great because those people are going to be in our community spending money, spending time here, getting to see our wonderful community. So we're excited to have this opportunity.
You're getting busy with Josh Agers now. Josh, of course, this is going to be a great event for the community. How are ticket sales going?
Yeah, ticket sales are going good. I think we're right around the 3,000 mark, which we've been in contact with USA Concerts to say, hey, how does that match up? Is this where we need to be? And they said 3,000 is a good number. January is a very slow month because it's right after the holidays. There's not a lot of movement. February 3rd, though, there is a ticket increase. So make sure you're on the lookout for that if you want to avoid that, because they kind of incrementally go up as we get closer to the festival. So make sure you take advantage of those and make sure you look forward to any promos that come out every once in a while, whether it be a $25 off or whatever opportunity that they send out with those discount codes on occasion. So the other part of this is the local sponsorships. So we've got several different sponsorship packages, and some of those packages include discount codes specific for that business so that they can get you to purchase tickets from their site with their link. It gets you the discount. It's a much better way to buy tickets. So be on the lookout for those or take advantage of the sponsorship opportunities as they come up.
So what is the website? How can people best access this information?
Yeah, the best place to go is directly to the Tailgate and Tallboys website. Just look up Tailgate and Tallboys. You'll see the city of Clinton, big letters, the Clinton logo. Go to Clinton, and then underneath it will have all the different options. Go to Buy Tickets, and under Buy Tickets is where you can find all of your ticket sales, your merchandise, and your camping options, all under the Buy Tickets tab.
We're talking a little bit about sponsorship. Of course, title sponsor is going to be Wild Rose, but There are other levels. How's that going?
Yeah, that's going great. And we've had a lot of outreach from local businesses, and we actually just met with a local sponsorship team. We're going to have some people hitting the pavement, kind of going door to door, just making sure we get the information out to the local businesses. There's 4 different packages ranging from platinum, gold, silver, and a contributor level of anywhere from $750 up to $5,000. Some of those packages come with VIP tickets, VIP parking, merchandise, those QR code opportunities for discounts. So there's a lot of great opportunities in that price range. But also there's bulk ticket options. So if you're a bigger corporation, you want to treat your employees, bulk pricing is the way to go because you avoid all of the processing fees by purchasing online. So if you have 20 or 40, you get a discount and you avoid the processing fees because we'll bill you directly for those 20 or 40 tickets. So great sponsorship opportunities with some ticket packages and some great bulk ticket pricing options as well. So if you do hear from one of our local committee members from our sponsorship team, they can go over the information with you. Scott, Madison, or myself can help finalize the deal if you have any questions. So be on the lookout for them to come around and hit the local businesses. Or if you're interested in sponsoring, just reach out to Mayor Scott Madison or myself. You can find both of our emails on the city's website, cityofclinton.iowa.us. We're both pretty easily reachable. So yeah, reach out if you're interested.
Again, visiting with Josh Agers. Now, this is a 3-day event. Do you anticipate people coming for one day and leaving, or staying all 3 days? Or how do you think that may play out?
Yeah, so the ticket sales would lend that it's going to be for 3 days. We do have single day GA tickets, which is general admission, and single day VIPs. And we've sold about 300 of those, maybe give or take. But if you talk about 3,000 people, 90% of them are doing the 3-day, because that really is the event. It's really it's a festival. It's a celebration of music. I know I've heard a lot of people say, well, I don't really like country music. It's not my thing. Even if you don't like country music, come check it out, because this is going to be an experience, like no other that we've had in our area for quite some time. So even if you're not a fan of that music, some of these artists have different types of genre music represented anyway. So just come check it out. See great live entertainment. The whole community should be there, or hopefully they'll be there. Surrounding area cities and states will be represented. So just come enjoy the festivities. It really will be an experience.
Of course, this is the first time we've done anything like this. Do you anticipate this being an annual event, or how does that work?
Yeah, so we did a 3-year agreement with USA Concerts. Yep. So we're locked in for 3 years. That gives us a chance to get our feet wet, make sure we have all of our ducks in a row. Obviously, year one's going to be a major learning curve for us. We're going to experience things that we didn't anticipate. But then by year 2, you get dialed in. And then by year 3, you're kind of just fine tuning so that, if we get through the 3 years, make it a successful endeavor. And then we look at doing a long-term agreement. So this isn't something that we're looking at will just be 3 years and gone. It's like, let's build this thing so that it continues on perpetually. That would be the goal.
Do you always anticipate it being in early June?
Yes. So it's the same weekend in June every year. So it'll be the second weekend in June every year, every Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Okay, for the next 3 years, beginning with the summer of 2023.
That's right.
Before we let you go, and again, we appreciate your time. We're going to be catching up with you the 4th Thursday of every month. Mm-hmm. What are some of the things people can expect downtown, 2nd Street, the surrounding areas?
Yes, so twofold. Expect congestion and expect an uptick in business. So like I said before, if you have a business downtown, we're hopeful that people won't shy away from this as a business owner. We're hoping that they'll seize the opportunity to generate more sales, but again, that comes with making sure you have plenty of inventory, plenty of staffing, especially the food market. There's going to be people that are hungry. There will be food vendors on site for the festival. I think we have like 8 of our local food vendors that will be there, and they'll be doing like a taste of Clinton area at the festival space so that they can enjoy some of the local food vendors that we'll have on site. So, but the local businesses downtown, just be prepared. Make sure your parking lot is placarded with no parking if you don't want people in there. Make sure you've got the staffing. Make sure you've got the products so you're not running out by 2-3 o'clock, because this will be a major influx of people to our community, especially downtown, 2nd Street, Main Avenue. So like the 3, big injection points into the community will definitely be impacted by that.
And I would imagine, like Fulton, Comanche,
absolutely,
DeWitt may even feel an effect from this.
Yeah. It's funny because I don't think people understand the gravity of how big this event's going to be, because the first criticism we heard, well, Clinton doesn't have enough hotels for that. And we know Clinton will be sold out already if it's not. We're talking about possibly selling out Dubuque, DeWitt, obviously Fulton, but like Quad Cities, they were trying to find out where our hotels were within a 45-mile radius. So we know Clinton was going to sell out. We understand Clinton doesn't have enough hotels to support this whole thing, but it's not just a Clinton event. This is Clinton area, surrounding area, the metropolitan area. This is a big deal for our area as a whole.
And even camping. I would imagine some folks are going to try and find some campgrounds in the area.
Yep. We got our camping sales on sale now through the website. Again, Tailgate and Tallboys, go to the Clinton logo under buy tickets, and you can get your tickets to the event and your camping option. And there's a map for all the camping, and you can pick which camping spot that you want. And that becomes your spot. So
looking forward to catching up with you every month. Now, when we have you in here on the 23rd of February, what are some of the things we're going to touch upon, Josh?
Hopefully we're going to talk a little bit more about volunteer opportunities. Hopefully we'll have some more mapping that we can share with like the parking layouts. So we really want to focus on there's 3 prepaid parking spots, and that'll be inside, 2 of them inside the festival space by the Ponyfield parking lot across from Happy Joe's. And then the third one would be at Clinton Park across from Central Fire Station. And then the shuttle parking will be on Lincoln Way in those 2 the large grass areas out there. And the local MTA will be shuttling folks back and forth. So we'll really try to hammer out the parking. Riverfront closures, we'll have a better handle on the street closures on where you'll be able to go, because you got to still be able to get to the post office, right? You got to be able to get to local business. So it's going to be some modified, street openings and closures. So we'll try to share that next month as well.
Josh, thanks so much. We'll catch up with you again February 23rd.
Sounds great.
Again, our thanks to Josh